I'm Mike Moorhead. I'm the owner of Puro. I'm terribly sorry to hear that you've experienced a property loss. We understand the stress and emotional toll it can take, and Puro is here to get things back on the right track for you. My team and I are truly grateful for the opportunity to help you navigate this difficult situation. I've worked my entire career to ensure that you'll be receiving service from only the best industry professionals.
Puro Professional Services has been in the disaster recovery business since 2007, with a leadership team boasting over 50 years of combined expertise and too many awards to even list.
We hold the industry's highest recognized certifications from the Institute for Inspection, Cleaning, and Restoration certification, with multiple team members holding the Master Restorer title, the highest possible degree of education for restoration professionals.
As our customer, you are protected by our $5 million umbrella insurance coverage and our completely transferable 5-year warranty. We make sure that you are not just restored, but protected for years to come.
One of the most important parts of any disaster project is thorough documentation, and we are simply the best at it. Every project we do includes full 3D scans and 4K definition of all of the damaged areas, both before and after any work is completed. This way, we don't miss a single square inch of visual documentation. If you are filing an insurance claim, this is especially helpful to ensure that the claim representatives can verify the scope of work and any damages to your property. It's also extremely useful if you have lost any personal property or contents.
A lot of people are rightfully nervous about mold and its potential health implications. While someone with a mold allergy or sensitive respiratory system may react to a species of mold, most cases we see are not of meaningful health concerns. Most people reference toxic mold or black mold. Most strains we see are black in color. That does not mean it is toxic black mold. There's one specific strand called Stachybotrys that is commonly known as the black mold. It is incredibly rare and needs rather extreme conditions to propagate. We can certainly test to see which strands are present, but typically recommend against it, purely because we do not believe it is the best use of your budget, considering it is being removed anyway.
Mold is present everywhere, in your home, yard, car, school, and office. We are here to get your mold levels into the normal and acceptable range. Even if we rid your property of every single mold spore, the moment someone opened a door or window, mold would re-enter the home or business. Mold needs specific conditions to turn into a real concern and for the spores to grow into a larger issue. Mold remediation has 4 basic components. 1, containment to prevent spores from entering unaffected areas and contaminating your HVAC system. 2, the manual removal of any visible mold contamination. 3, application of material-appropriate antifungals and stain removers. And 4, air quality controls to capture the millions of spores set into the air during cleaning and product application. While there are extreme circumstances that may require additional efforts, these 4 pieces are most commonly used to solve the average mold remediation project.
Even though we apply mold stain remover, sometimes spotting and discoloration may remain despite the mold being gone. Very similar to a coffee or red wine stain on a white shirt. The coffee's gone, but the color remains. We do offer a mold sealing and encapsulation service should you like to conceal any remaining stains. A lot of our competitors ask that you leave the home during remediation. We use the most up-to-date products and equipment to ensure that you and your family, and even your pets, are able to remain in the home while remediation is taking place. If you find the odor to be unpleasant, wait about 2 to 4 hours and it should be nearly dissipated. While the odor can be unpleasant, it's not harmful to humans or pets.
Every mold issue has a cause or a source, typically moisture or humidity. We will do our best to determine the source and suggest methods of repair. If it is something simple and we are comfortable correcting it, we may be able to quote that service, but most commonly, we will refer you to one of our repair partners. We provide a 5-year transferable warranty with all of our mold projects, provided that the source has been repaired and Puro has performed all recommended services to correct the issue. This comes in handy should you decide to sell your home in the coming years.
Typically, we don't recommend that you try to file an insurance claim for mold remediation. Normally, our projects are much more inexpensive than people realize, and often under the deductible anyways. Also, not every insurance policy has mold coverage, or the policy may be highly restrictive for any mold coverage that's actually provided. If we feel you are a good candidate for filing a mold claim, we will definitely let you know. In most cases, we do require a deposit to schedule your mold remediation project. The remaining payment is due at the time of service. Your warranty does not take effect until the project has been paid in full. If you have any additional questions or concerns, please contact our office or your production team leader.
While we may be experts when it comes to these types of situations, we still need a little help from you. Communication is arguably the most important piece of the puzzle. We will provide you with all of our relevant contact information. Be sure to save it and keep it handy. We encourage you to contact us whenever you have a question or concern. We also ask that you remove certain items from the work areas: guns and weapons, personal items, priceless heirlooms, prescription medications, collectibles, money, sensitive personal information, and all valuables or items that cannot be replaced. While our staff is highly trained to be especially careful and intentional with your home and its belongings, it's still essentially a construction site, and we would hate to misplace or accidentally damage something that's important to you.
You probably are wondering how the money works on something like this. We utilize a program called Xactimate. This is the exact same software that insurance companies use to determine their pricing. We will work directly with your claims representative to make sure that PuroClean and your insurance company are on the same page and arrive at an agreed claim total. After all of our on-site work is completed, the initial reports are prepared and sent to everyone involved in your claim. So you may see a few emails following your project. Please keep them for your records.
So again, from my team and I, thank you for allowing PuroClean to help you in your time of loss.